Danai and Joshua, we indeed have gathered today for this joyous occasion after a long wait through this pandemic to finally celebrate something so beautiful and amazing today, the love between Josh and Danai. Today is a day truly of celebration, of the gift that you two are to one another and to us. I want to invite you both to look around you, look out. These are the people who support you in this journey. We are here because we see the love you have. We're here to support the love you have in your marriage. We are your family, we are your friends, and we are going to be here in the years to come as a community you can always count on to be in your corner. Danai, will you have this man to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love him, comfort him, honor him, and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Joshua, will you have this woman to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Will you love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do. In the name of God, I, Joshua,
take you, Danai, to be my wife,
take you, Danai, to be my wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
In the name of God, I deny.
Take you, Joshua, to be my husband,
Take you, Joshua, to be my husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer or poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
until we are parted by death.
until we are parted by death.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
I present to you the newly married couple. You may kiss your beloved.
To start off with, first, let's make some noise for Laura Flint and Tim Peterson! hands together for your maid of honor, Alicia Scott and Bo Lucas. Well, let's hear it for your man of honor, Spencer Landick and Sam Hall. Ladies and gentlemen, before I introduce your guests of honor, let's give them a pre-introductory round of applause. I can't hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, your guests of honor, Mr. and Mrs. Danai, Mikey, and Josh Flint.
Thank you, everyone. I'm going to keep this really short. Thanks for everyone who traveled to make it out here. Even the Chicagoans, I know 290 is tough. We're glad to see all of you.
Oh, Park is so far.
It is. We don't live here anymore. It used to be a lot more convenient. And if everyone could raise their glasses. To Danai.
Hello, everyone. I'm Alicia. I'm Danai's maid of honor. So Danai and I became friends freshman year of high school, and over the last 16 years, we've experienced so much together, like getting our driver's licenses, making it through high school, separate colleges, becoming nurses, and now getting married. Danai has a special gift and can make friends wherever she goes. She's supportive and caring and always a blast to be around. So when I met Josh over 10 years ago, I knew he was special too because Danai chose him. You complement each other so well, and I couldn't have imagined a better guy for Danai to spend her life with. Danai, I'm so glad that you found your other half, someone that supports your dreams, takes care of you, and shows you unconditional love. And I can't wait to see where the future takes the two of you. So let's toast to Danai and Josh and their future together.
All right, hello everyone. My name's Spencer. I have known Danai for about 7 years now, when we met in nursing school. For the 15-month program that we did, we spent almost every day together, and that's something that's hard to do when you're with someone and spending 15 months, but we learned a lot about each other and became great friends. She's the type of friend that will call me when I'm down, FaceTime me for hours, which I don't do with anyone. And that a friend where we can order food in, close the blinds, and for the entire day, we can sit and watch scary movies. Danai is a friend where we can barely talk and be in the same room and feel comfortable in silence. She is one of the most compassionate, loving, hardworking, and intelligent people I know. Josh, thank you for being so welcoming, genuine, and brotherly to me. I've been very fortunate and love being able to see your relationship.
Sorry about that.
Your authenticity, honesty, and goofiness within your relationship is inspiring. So thank you. Am I back? Okay. Your authenticity, honesty, and goofiness within your relationship is inspiring. So thank you for showing that to all of us. We all love you so much. Can't wait for your future life events together and with all of us together as well. So cheers to Danai and Josh.
I guess thanks to Alicia and Spencer, really great speeches. And then one more time, thanks to Josh and Danai for having us all here.
And of course, thank you for everyone here coming out today. We really appreciate it, and we have a fantastic speech for y'all. This is Tom Doddridge, one of my best friends in my life.
And this is Brandon Miller. He's my roommate and a pretty good friend of mine. And Josh really likes to joke about, I think Brandon and I have lived together for about 3 years now. And Josh always says we're kind of like an old married couple, just in how we act and everything we do together. So we thought we'd have a little interesting twist on this speech.
Oh yeah. So because we are an old married couple already, we thought it'd be appropriate to give Josh and Danai some marital advice. And we're gonna do that by telling a couple of stories. Only two, because we are time. So one of my favorite stories was when I really wanted to introduce Josh and Danai to this girl that I was dating at the time last summer. And it was like, oh, it's Josh and Danai. They're great. They're fun. They're fantastic people to introduce, a new girl to. And they agreed to it, and they were fine with it, except they had their own little twist on it. They put on mustaches. They put on sunglasses. It was the middle of the night, by the way. We were going bar hopping. And they put on Hawaiian shirts, button-up Hawaiian shirts. And they decided to stalk me and this poor girl all throughout the city of Chicago for I think it was in total 4 hours. They used Snapchat to make sure that they weren't close to me. They were tipping off the bartenders. I think they even drug in David Smythe over there just to make sure there was a full PI situation. But yeah. After the night was done, this girl probably didn't think I had any friends, which was okay. They surrounded me in an elevator at the end of the night, and it was like, what the fuck? Who are these people? Why are they dressed up? And it was that split second that I noticed. It was like, oh no. And they were just giggling the entire time. The very next day, when they were telling everybody, they were so happy. They were ecstatic. There was a glint of pure joy in their eyes when they were telling it, not only to everybody, but to each other. And that's when I knew. That's when I knew that they love to stalk their friends. Trust. And so, my marital advice to you, Josh and Danai, is this.
Do things that you love to do together. So that one, just kind of, not really a story, but kind of just stuff about Josh. So Josh, as a person, really loves to bring all his friends together and loves to, get us all to hang out with each other and just do something together. Josh is also a massive nerd. And so it wasn't really that surprising when he said, hey, why don't we all play a D&D campaign together? And so I'm sure a lot of you have played D&D with Josh, as I have. It's some of the fondest memories of my life. A lot of these people that I've played with up here, I would consider to be some of my closest friends now. We've done a lot of things together. We fought dragons, we burned down towns, rode a train, burned down an innkeeper's shop, a lot of fire and everything else like that. And we played in a campaign for about 3 years together, and I can honestly say it's some of the best times I've ever spent on a Sunday when it's a perfectly sunny day and I could have been outside enjoying life. But Josh really made sure that everybody had fun, came in, and just had a blast. And every once in a while, there was this little elf who would show up with her bow, and she didn't really know what she was doing, didn't really know how to play. But she was off her nursing shift, so she was like, hey, what else am I gonna do? And it was really kind of a great moment to get to know Danai and have fun with her and spend a lot of time together. And so Josh really made sure that, not only did she have fun with us, but, she learned to play the game and do it with her and shared it with her. So my advice for you with that is,
bring your loved ones into your passions, Josh. Okay, we've eaten up a lot of time, so we're going to end this on a nice little toast to the bride and groom. And so I want everyone to raise their glass real fast. Here's to first dates at Pizza Hut.
to being Pikachu at C2E2,
To being the funny one.
to milkshakes are better than beer,
To wanting to be a pirate but always getting seasick.
To being a Pokemon master.
To landing on Abra.
To always getting more dunks than danks.
To learning how to sleep next to Josh when he snores. To talking to your parents more than my own because I played D&D with them so much.
And finally, here's to
You
Josh
and Danai.
Cheers, everybody. And let's make some noise for Brendan and Tom.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet so we can get back to our salads. I don't know about you, but I've had pizza 2 days for dinner 2 days in a row now. So anything green is fantastic for me. So, my name is Bo Lucas. I'm the DC friend from Washington D.C. I know most people are from Chicago here, but I know most of us are like back there in the corner. So, I've known Josh since high school. We went to a school called St. Albans. We played defensive line on the freshman football team together, although Josh was much more successful at it than I was. St. Albans was a school that prided itself on raising, quote, men of the future. And we certainly learned important lessons during that fundamental time. Like just because the homecoming football game theme is whiteout doesn't mean you should use whiteout as war paint on your face. It burns. Or that when you're trying to fling pencils into the ceiling of a classroom, it's best to use number 2 pencils because they'll stick there the longest. Or that with determination and persistence, there is no such thing as a backpack that cannot be nuggeted. Although I hung out with Josh all through high school, I never really saw him get excited about a girl until the summer of freshman year when he started mentioning the name Danai. And it was easy to see why when I finally got the chance to know her. So much so that I thought, what's she doing with Josh? Josh, I'm embarrassed to admit that, although I may not be the only one who's thinking it. Danai, you're incredibly smart. You're charming. You're funny, generous, and an all-around beautiful person. You also are patient, which is an important quality for a nurse. I'd imagine it took some patience to teach Josh to sleep in a bed when he's most comfortable sleeping on a couch in somebody's basement. Or when you have to put up with his 3 weekly Dungeons & Dragons sessions and having D&D action figures all over your house. So when I sat down to write this speech, I wanted to focus on what qualities of Josh I truly appreciated. And then I did the smart thing. I gave up and asked Danai because she probably knows what's best. So this is what Danai said. Yeah, I'm reading it. And I quote, "There's a lot, LOL. He's always such a giver, whether that's him always offering to make me breakfast, rub my feet, grab a coffee when he's out, etc. The biggest thing that comes to mind is him allowing me to be my authentic self, making me feel safe and at home with him. We laugh every day at each other with the silly inside jokes we've come up with over the years, and that never gets old. Now, I'm not sure if you guys planned it. Maybe you guys talked to each other or something, but Josh, you said pretty much the same thing. And I also quote, "The main thing is just how easy it is, how much better it makes every day just having someone to tell stupid jokes with and relax with, without any drama, and someone to text every dumb TikTok to." And I think the point I want to get across is that couples get married for a lot of reasons these days, but they forget that the most important thing is that they get along with each other and can be themselves around each other. And I tell you that with 0 marriage experience. But I mean, just ask my parents and they'll probably tell you the same thing. Honestly, though, anyone with eyes can tell you two get along. So with that, I'd like to make a toast. I'm going to hold up my phone. To Josh and Danai, the only couple I know that can sit through every Lord of the Rings movie back to back together. I know I speak for everyone. I'm not done. I know I speak for everyone here when I say we're looking forward to seeing the next adventure you two guys get into on our Instagram or Snapchat story. And finally, to my buddy Josh, much like that rug from the movie Big Lebowski, you really know how to tie a room together. You're truly one of the funniest and kindest people I know, and I know I'll never be more proud to know you than I am right now, so don't screw that up. Cheers, 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 cheers.
Let's make some noise for Bo, everybody. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen.